Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. No question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. And your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ripped down the first base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Snap throw from the catcher.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Throw down to second.
1 strike.
The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yankees. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Torres gloves it, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Blake Swihart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Torres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Here's Brett Gardner now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lifted down the line in left. He threw first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Austin Romine. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line softly to the right side. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Reyes has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Popped him up. Drury is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bats on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there.
Play ball. He's out. He's safe. He's out.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Torres gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter,
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Brandon Drury. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. And it's still 3-1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
popped him up. Bird on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
The code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-1 now to Mookie. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt Barnes.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Greg Bird.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Brett Gardner now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Yankees. Striding in to start the 9th, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Stanton is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming, here it is. In the air now out to left field. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Eduardo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second, turning it. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Dylan Betances is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ramirez calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, D.B.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as the side is quickly retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still tied 3-3. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to third. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's Mookie Betts. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Snap throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the first pitch, and this will be fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1. just missed with a breaking ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with two gone now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A 2-out hit'd win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And this one gets away. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Hanley Ramirez. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-3. The Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 9-3. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-0. The Red Sox put together 10
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Matt Boyd will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Mata has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Time for a look at our umpire. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. He's set. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Romine, base runner at first with 1 out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Ronald Torreya's the next to bat. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. set with the 0-1. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Line to the right side. Paducci is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the 2nd. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Hicks over at second. Gardner is over at first with one away. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Roman. There are 10 players. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 92, Kirby St. John.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Goodrum. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Castellanos is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top, however, 9-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nico Goodrum. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0 on the way. Called strike over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Throw down to second. Goodrum aboard here at first with nobody out. Again down to second.
0-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Again to first, but he's back in standing. Another snap throw to second.
1-2.
Ready with the 1-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 9-4. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Martin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Greg Bird. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Greg Bird connects for a 2-run home run. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah. Number 11.
3. 3. Take the base. 3.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Austin Romine, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Cabrera moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Career head-to-heads with Travis Wood. He's 4 for 14. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 22-5. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Leonis Martin head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here's another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And they remain well behind. Johnny Barbado enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Brandon Drury will bat next.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
A dive, and he can't hang on. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The throw into second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's got a chance to add to his already remarkable total of 7 RBIs thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Tommy Kahnle is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 2, here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Pitch on the way. Changeup called strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
24-5 in this one today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Matt Boyd gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the show.